So we'll talk about IBM Offer Letter today. So as you perhaps know, IBM is one of the largest brand for software consultancy, just like Accenture, and they are operating from multiple locations in India. So for confidentiality purpose, I have removed all the confidential information, including their ID and the candidate information and some of the figures. So we'll just talk about, they are providing 16 pages of a letter, and if you see, this is for specifically Bangalore, and they have mentioned the joining location and everything in the first page, and they have informed that what all document will be required in order to join IBM. So this is for basically Pune location, and offer letter is generated from Bangalore. Okay, so there are some few terms and condition that is mentioned here. So you can see, they have a probation period wherein you can terminate your employment, or company can terminate you by providing 30 days of notice period, or they can even give the basic salary in that particular period. So, and that probation period, that is 6 months, is based on your performance, and that is up to your manager. So that is one performance probation period they have mentioned, and which is, I think, good for both company and candidate. So sometimes what has happened, in companies, a prospective candidate may not fit for that particular position. Or also vice versa, is a client, a specific candidate joined in a company with lot of expectation, and he tagged to a legacy project. So that time, if he want to terminate his employment, so that 30 days is very good, he can look out for other job changes. But once it become confirmed, say 90 days, so with the 90 days notice period, it is very difficult for us to look out for job change, because nobody normally accept this 90 days notice period. So that is about notice period. These are a few things that you can read out. I am not reading out because it is not that much important. Now, one more point is, IBM has 58 years retirement. So I also pointed out few of the companies they have 60, and for few of the companies it is 50. So if you are joining IBM, say you're 40 or mid 40, so just make sure, this is 58. So you may join some other company as well, where you can see retirement is in age in 60. Okay, so that is one point that I think I should highlight. Apart from that, they have given some bench policy, leave policy, and so on and so forth. Nothing much to be discussed on. So okay, so the one point, like they told, like you need to register yourself in NSR. NSR is nothing but a national skill registry. So you need to provide 300 plus tax. So that is that is like, if you open this site, and if you need to go to your nearest NSR office, and you need to get yourself registered. So this is basically a one time activity, and each year you need to pay a certain amount, which is, I think, 100 rupees plus some service tax that you need to pay it. But I think this is not mandatory for all the companies, but since they are telling it is mandatory, so even if you are if you got an offer, just make sure you register yourself in NSR. It's kind of a good to have. It's a national skill registry. It is just a like a directory purpose. You never ever get an opportunity from there. It is just they are keeping your record. Okay, so sign-on bonus, that is a good point. They are normally provide joining bonus, so do check out. They call it sign-on bonus. Do check out if you are having offer in pipeline with a recruiter. So if they agreed, that should be printed in the offer letter. So I mean, it should not be verbal. So I have come across many times when employee told they will be when recruiter told they will be giving a joining bonus, but at the time of offer letter it was not there, and later when they ask, then the HR or the other people like finance, they will ask for the joining offer letter where exactly it is mentioned. So make sure if you are having a sign-in bonus, so make sure it should be mentioned in the offer letter. So sign-on bonus is approximate around 20 to 1 lakh between. So how much you can negotiate and how fast you can join organization, what skill do you have, so based on that you will get that joining bonus. So sign-on bonus they have mentioned the criteria, basically the exact amount possibly they will be giving it later. So, and when it will be payout, they have mentioned normally it should be payout in your very first month salary. So your very first month salary, lot of tax will be deducted and you'll get a good amount of money. Now this is the part where we need to see. So this is the mid senior position, advisory technical service specialist. So kind of a role where you have around 5 to 10 years of experience, and band is 7A, and the salary offer is 8.8. So which is, I mean, average, I would say nowadays they are giving around 15 lakh for this position. So this is a slightly old offer. So I just wanted to show you something here. So you see, like, IBM has basic salary they are providing, only 3.4 is basic, so which is around 30,000 or something, 28 I would say. And rest all is their flexible pay, so 4.7 they are giving flexible pay. So there is no other component, so IBM doesn't have any uh, performance bonus, or it doesn't have any variable pay. So that is one good point. So I mean, it only have these two bucket, other than that it's nothing. So these FBP, so you can break it down to various stuff, like, you can break it down to HRA, telephone reimbursement, LTA, for everything. So if you break it down, your tax will be less. So that is the one. And then about provident fund, they will deduct the provident fund, and surprisingly they are also deducting gratuity. So most of the US MNC, they don't deduct, even Accenture, they don't deduct the gratuity, but still they provide. But here you can see they are deducting the gratuity, which is like if you are working for 4.10 years, close to 5 years, then you will get the gratuity amount, otherwise no. So this amount will be forfeited. Now coming back to few other things, I think they provide group insurance policy, so that you need to include yourself group medical policy, basically 45 days, and group term insurance, including the uh, accidental policy. So okay, now the sign in bonus they have written here 50,000. So one time 50,000 you will get, and it doesn't include your CTC. And okay, so that is all. And okay, so now they have actually told, like, what is your basic salary, what comes under ABP. So ABP, you can basically, this ABP you can basically divide it to, like, LTA, fuel and maintenance allowances, 36,000. I mean, it is like, something which will be a bucket, so you cannot claim your everything to a certain criteria. So you need to basically break it down wisely, so that you can save maximum tax. So normally reimbursement doesn't comes under tax, so 50% of your basic you can show them as HRA, and you can claim them. Now there are some other, like, retirals, provident fund, gratuity, SIC is not applicable. So that's all about like the breakup of that flexible benefit plan. So it started here and it goes till there. So these are the things that you can reimburse, so that you can save some tax. Now coming to their insurance plan. So if you see insurance plan, group term life insurance plan. So this is the criteria that they are giving. So its coverage is 60 times of your monthly basic salary. So your coverage will be based on your monthly. So what basic salary you are getting. So suppose it's a 30 lakhs, so 30,000, 30 into 60. Okay, so that will be around 18 lakhs your life insurance coverage. Personal insurance coverage is also they have mentioned. And now it's a group medical insurance. So they support like a spouse and up to your 4 children, that can be extended. And I think it's a 3 lakhs rupees. I mean, this is basically a floater plan, and this is based upon your band. So higher the band is, higher the coverage will be. And that should be of course a third party TPA will be taken care, either it's a Vidal or as a Medi Assist mostly. And so that is there. And okay, so there are few things that I have noticed. apart from this. So there's one thing like critical illness buffer. So even in the unfortunate incident, somebody like from your family got diagnosed with some of the critical illness, that should be mentioned here. So you will get additional amount of 7 lakh for the treatment. So that is, I think, very good. It should be a floater in fact. So that is a very good benefit. And domiciliary expenses, normally apart from TCS, nobody give that, but I mean give not that much expensive. Even Wipro does give around 10,000 based on the band. But you can see these expenses is given maximum 10,000 rupees at 50% copay. So 10,000 rupees means if there is a 20,000 bill, so you'll get 10,000 reimbursement. So this domiciliary means it cover outdoor and your medicine cost. Normally this insurance only bear once you got or admitted to a hospital for any treatment, not for even test also. So for specific treatment or specific stuff, they will only provide. But this is cover your if you suffered from a fever, and if you went to a doctor and visited given some consultation charge, so all the medication and all the charge will be covered under this one, but that too 50% copay. Okay, and NPS is there, so you can 50,000 rupees per year you can uh, invest in NPS, so that you can get those additional benefit. So that is, I think, all from IBM. So it has 16 pages and it cover almost everything. I think the part things to be noted is they do not have any I mean variable pay, and they have 3 months of notice period, and they have pretty straightforward I mean there's a decent kind of other benefits comparing this term insurance and health benefit. Thank you.